What's the scariest paranormal thing you've experienced?
Ooh.
And I don't know my answer. I mean, we've experienced a couple like things doing ghost hunting, but like I never got scared.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I have. I'm an idiot. I just remembered it. It was whenever we were like, it was like the first time we were ever ghost hunting, and we were on like it's like a tour of the Pioneer Living History Museum, and we were like separating groups. You weren't. I don't think you were there. I think it was just me and Brandon. But like we were passing by another group because we were heading to some house that was supposed to be like the big haunted house there. And like our group leader asked the other person, like, "Hey, we're heading over here. Do you guys see anything?" And they're like, "Yeah, well, something pushed me in the bathroom." And they're like, "What the fuck?" And then we were like,
Okay.
"You guys playing there? Okay,
Sure.
Someone pushed me.
all right." And then so like I remember, I was so mad too because I stopped filming because I was just like, "Nothing's happening here, ma'am." You got mad.
Typical like Tony, like,
This is
I'm
like
over it.
That's how horror movies start.
This was early days too, so like now I know better. But I remember like Brandon was sitting in the doorway of the bathroom, and we had like gadgets and shit going, trying to get anything. And there was like a big cabinet in front of him, and like we're all just sitting there like trying to figure out like, hey, is anything gonna happen? And the fucking door of the cabinet just like swung open.
Oh, fuck
Like a
that.
Narnia wardrobe cabinet?
Yeah, it's like a big cabinet thing like that. And the door just swung open by itself. And like, I'll never forget the feeling in my body of like just being fucking
Like to
terrified.
the core. Like something's happening that's not
like
in
it was
like,
literally like what you hear is like you're
you witnessed
frozen
it.
in place because like I couldn't move. I was like,
because like your brain can't
my
figure
brain,
it out.
like my whole reality just fucking shattered because it was like,
Dude.
holy shit.
You're like, it's real.
Because it wasn't like just like like a door. It was like whoom, like open.
Yeah. Wow.
Like I went walking straight out of the fucking house. I'm like, I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I remember I was like, yo, we got to get back to that house and go look at that cupboard, that cabinet, to see what the fuck it was because I got the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
And like we went back later on and like we looked like a couple months later they did another tour and we went back and we like looked at the cabinet and there was like a Christmas tree in there, like one of the fake trees you put together. And it was like pressing against the door.
Oh, it was wedged.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it
so
was
maybe
like
it
just
was like
kinda
it had
it
just
was just from
happened to like
yeah, like
was
him
stuffed
like
in
maybe
there.
walking by the
Like-
cabinet because it's like an old house.
creakily.
Yeah. It might have just creaked it and like rustled it just right where it kind of pushed the door open.
Okay.
Yeah, so that got debunked. But I mean, it scared the fucking shit out of me.
Yeah, it's still scary when it happens.
And I mean, like when we've heard like voices on EVP things and everything. It's
There's
all-
that one
it's-
time I could have sworn that shit said Kelsey.
Yeah, 100%.
And that also was at the Pioneer History Museum.
Yeah, they got a lot of shit that happens at that place. But yeah, that was about it. Other than that, it was like I guess like when I was a kid, you know how they are like when you're a kid and it's like nighttime in your house and you're going to your
God.
bedroom in the middle of the night and
Yes.
you're just like oh
Just
my, like your
you gotta
own
like
brain
run and like
starts
jump.
messing with
Oh
you.
yeah, like you're like, oh, like
Yeah,
a monster's
your-
gonna grab me. I gotta jump
Your
so it doesn't
brain
grab me.
is like, what if something's walking behind you right now? And you're like, I don't know.
And so then you keep your back to the wall, and then you look. You do your best not to look out your back door, but you look out your back door anyways because that's what you do.
Or
And
my
then-
grandma used to make me like turn off all the lights, and so I'm like running through the house.
Yeah.
I turn them off and like trying to like
Okay.
go like as quick as I can.
So I've mentioned this before. In fact, it may have been the very first episode I ever did with you guys, or second. But we talked about that.
We were children back then.
We were, and
Young,
like
young
2 years
bloods.
ago, man, we were still in diapers. Well, me.
It's almost 3 years ago.
I was
No
less
way.
wrinkly then.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna do.
2022 in May. We've been doing this for almost 3 goddamn years.
Keep going
Hell
until I
yeah.
finish this chip.
It's been 3 years.
3 years. Well,
Oh, okay, I'm done. Enough.
Okay.
Just because you were talking, I had to cut you off. You know, it's like my move.
Yeah.
It's my signature move.
I was gonna help you eat your chip, but
You were gonna help me eat my chip.
yeah, you're like keep talking while I'm
You're
eating
a
my
lady
chip.
in the tramp is chip?
I did that with a fruit by the foot once.
I think like one of the scariest moments is like when you have what's it called when you're like kind of awake but not really.
Oh, sleep paralysis.
Yeah, like sleep paralysis. And
That's
one
pretty
time
scary.
it felt like someone was like grabbing underneath my rib cage, like to where it's like it like physically hurt and I couldn't move and I couldn't talk. And it's just horrific. But like
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that my grandma's house was haunted because we would always see like this thing, like it would always be like out the side of like your eye too. Like you would never like see it directly. Like we'd always see this thing like running up and down the hallway. And we thought it was an animal and it wasn't.
A shadow figure.
Yeah, I've talked about this before. Like,
shadow man.
yeah, there's like times where like my little sister would like make her bed and then she'd come back in and it's like everything's in like a ball, like in the middle of the bed.
See,
they've come home where all of the cabinets are open. Like,
that's like it's similar to like. I'm very like skeptic on paranormal stuff. Like anytime, like I said, like if I see anything that's paranormal-ish, I immediately want to try to debunk it. But like I do feel like there are things like that.
It's just like not explainable.
That like, I don't want to say like a species of things, but like things that exist that our eyes can't see.
Like maybe like in another like plane of
Yeah.
existence.
Like,
yeah.
you know,
So much
like they move so fast or they move in a way that our eyes and brain can't register it, so we just don't
Think
ever
about it
see
Or
like
it might
this.
even be like interdimensional type thing where it's like
Yeah.
kind of like a
Bing,
glitch.
bing, 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 bing.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I ever mentioned this
Like
to
whenever you
guys.
get that feeling, how like you just like feel
The
like
You're
sixth
like,
sense?
yeah.
Oh,
like,
okay, I've
something's
been
up.
doing a lot of exploring in this shit recently.
Let's hear it.
What?
This story reminds me. I had some shit happen the other night.
Oh, fuck.
Well, please.
Sorry.
I'm like get
Do
scared.
tell.
All right.
Oh, I didn't even say my story. We're on like 6 different tracks.
I know. I'm sorry.
Try and
Keep up,
stay with us.
everybody.
We
You
have a
unlock-
lot to say. I'm gonna eat more chips.
Okay. So I'm chilling on my couch the other night, and I have video of this. Kinda. I didn't take a lot of video because my house is a mess and I was sick, so I didn't want to get a bunch of trash because I wanted to post it, but I was like, never mind. My cats, they don't fuck around and go crazy or anything. Like they're pretty chill for the most part, especially Kiki.
Oh,
Y'all know Kiki. Kiki fucking just chilling.
she a G. She
I always post pictures of Kiki on our Instagram.
yeah, she the homie.
She cute.
And I've had Kiki for like 7 or 8 years. Georgie been around for like 2 years now.
Babies.
And they just chill.
Hell yeah, they're cats, man.
And the other night, I don't know what the fuck is going on,
Ooh.
but I'm sitting on the couch watching TV. And Kiki starts freaking the fuck out and looking up above my head.
No.
She's just like staring like
Now, you do live in a 2-story house. Was it something above you?
there's nobody in the room above me. I mean, my wife was upstairs, but she's in bed. So like
So you weren't hearing walking?
there was no
footsteps?
walking or creaking or anything. And even when there is that noise, the cats don't freak out.
You can tell what it is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But Kiki's just like, what the fuck?
Just
And like
glued.
climbing up on the couch a little bit, just looking. And I'm looking up, I'm like, is there a bug or a fly or something? And there's nothing up there.
Oh no.
And then all of a sudden, over on the other side, Georgie comes walking in the living room, and she's just like, fuck.
Same spot?
Looking up in the same fucking spot.
Oh my god.
And they're both just like, and this was not good because I had some values, Ash. So my brain was like,
You were tripping.
what the fuck? Are you doing?
Literally, yeah.
I was just trying to get them to stop. I was more pissed. I was more.
He's all spraying them with the water. Stop looking
They're
at
like-
the
We're
ceiling.
like, I don't care if there's a demon above my head. You guys stop this.
They're like, hey, Dad's high right now. Let's fuck with him.
But like, let me see if I get the video up. But they were
Bro,
both
that's
just like
scary.
staring at this spot. This never fucking happens either. Like,
That reminds me of the
That's-
time that you guys remember Summer Sunshine. She was the same way, so chill,
Yes.
quiet, like did not fucking make a
there you
noise.
go. Look.
Baby. What's going on? What if you caught a demon on your... Look at her.
Oh my god.
She's
Yeah.
glued. She's glued. She's seeing something.
she's like
dude.
locked in on
both of, her,
something above
both of her ears are like, oh,
she's like on
following
high
something.
alert.
That's creepy. Okay.
And it was like I was just like, oh, it's probably just whatever, like cats figured out. But like the fact that Georgie came in too and was like, the fuck's going on here? And just started looking at that same spot. I was like, God damn it,
Little
dude.
sussy.
Crazy.
Little sussy.
It's just like, oh God.
Okay.
And the other day, this is yesterday.
Eating their chip.
This was yesterday. I was laying in bed. I'm on my side. Kiki's in bed with me.
I love that.
Try to take a little nap.
Little baby.
And I feel like give me your arm real quick. You know, I feel like on my back. And I'm like, oh,
That hard?
that hard.
No.
Like a,
Wait,
like
do you
a,
have
like
mine?
a,
Do you have
like,
mine?
come here, like a poke.
Like,
Almost
oh,
like someone trying to wake
like
you
two,
up.
you.
like
Yeah,
two
like
things
push.
like that on my back. And I'm like, oh, Kiki's behind me trying to lay down. I look down. Kiki's down by my feet.
Who's baking biscuits on your back?
Fucking
The thing that they were looking at in the
somebody
ceiling.
who wants to smoke, obviously.
Oh, it's that dude across the street. It's that little Italian guy again, isn't it?
He's just hiding underneath the bed, like.
So, anyways, I got some just weird, spooky shit happening. In my
You
house
need
right
to
now,
like
so.
light something in your house, like light a candle or some sage
say
or some
some prayers.
shit. Yeah, like
I don't need, you know what I'm gonna light? I'm gonna light up whatever's in there because
Hell yeah.
get out of my house or else.
It's time! And then he comes in the front door. Sparklers going off. You're all fucking decked out, bejeweled, man. You got fucking.
I got bejeweled?
Like, you got like what's the sequence? You look like Tony Rhodes when the red, white, and blue. You look like American Hero, dude. You coming through there like, let's go, Ghost. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So, anyways, I got some strange happenings in my house right now.
you need to get like some security
some
cameras in there
sage.
so you can like
I don't
record
want that.
it. Yeah, so we can record it.
No, that's terrifying.
Well, we
Get
That's
it on
why I don't.
video.
We
That's
need
why I
it.
don't have a
Yes.
Nest Cam on my front
We
door. 'Cause,
need
like,
it.